Greetings. This is Jim and welcome to the demonstration video of Savant's Truck Builder module. Chris Jackson and Rich Wold will be showcasing the module's ability to stage and load products onto a truck for delivery. So, let's build a truck.
Hello, my name is Chris Jackson with Savant Software. I'm talking with Rich Wold today. Rich is one of our resident truck builder experts. How you doing today, Rich?
Doing great.
Excellent. Rich and I wanted to take a minute and share with you a powerful Savant module called Truck Builder, but change it up a bit and share a day in the life of Michaud Distributing, one of Savant's customers, and how they leverage Truck Builder. As an intro, Michaud, like so many other companies, have struggled with touching their product 2 to 3 times more than they need to. Rich, why don't you just take a minute, walk us through kind of the higher level feature functionality that Truck Builder offers, and then get into the actual Truck Builder module and how Michaud is leveraging the tool.
Sounds good. Truck Builder really provides the operations a way to pre-plan their work and to organize their workflow in order to minimize congestion while picking as well as on the dock. And as a result, their outbound process becomes much more efficient. To do this, the Trailer Builder looks at 3 basic profiles within the operations. It's looking at the warehouse profiles. This is the layout, where products are located, and how the dock door is organized. It also looks at the orders that are about to be released within a wave. And then it looks at the trailer profiles as to what type of trailers or what size of trailers will these orders ultimately be placed upon. By looking at these profiles, what Trailer Builder will do is group those orders together in such a manner that they would if it's being palletized, it'll group items into pallets so the operation also knows the total number of pallets as well as what trailer utilization they will be resulting as with those pallets. And if that information is then released to the floor, or used to release the orders to the floor so that the orders are picked onto pallets in a manner in which they want to be loaded onto the trailer. Give an example, this may be an order going out on a certain trailer. We know there may be 2 zones in the trailer. Let's say it's a refrigeration and dry, or maybe it's just stop 1 and stop 2. And what pallet or totes are to be used for picking. If items have to be picked into totes, the totes are items are assigned into totes based upon the location of the building and the size. So they also know the total number of totes and as well as which totes go onto what pallets. This is then used to build the pallets, which are then ultimately assigned to the trailers. And as a result, prior to releasing the wave, the operations manager knows which pallet is in what position of the trailer, as well as what locations that pallet will be required to go to be picked. And those pallets can then be released to the floor in such a manner that they can go directly into the trailer from the dock, as well as minimizing the congestion between the pallets being picked. Because again, the system already knows what items are associated with what pallet, and that association is also done to minimize congestion between pallets. So that's the basic flow of the Trailer Builder. I'll now just kind of go and walk you through on the application. Okay, so when a user logs into the application, the first step, and this is basically a one-time step, is to configure Trailer Builder and to define what pallets are to be considered for the operations. And you can have a multiple size of trailer pallets, and you indicate what the size the pallet is, what the stacking height is, as well as the physical weight. If totes are used to pick into as well for small product, you indicate the type of tote and the interior and exterior sizes of those totes. And again, as orders are released that require to be placed into a tote, those totes are then built based upon, again, the product going into them, and then those totes are placed on the pallets based upon the assignments. And then you would indicate which routes you want are for that facility. And a route is like a trailer. It could be multiple trailers. And you can indicate which trailer style for each route. And on a trailer, you can indicate how many positions, pallet positions there are, and if those positions are specifically for certain type of product, whether it be freezer or dry goods, or they could just be general pallets. Once the configuration has been set, the process basically runs in the background. But what I'll do is I'll just kind of walk a process through one specific route and what the result is. So this is a route that would have been processed, in which case we have 12 pallets that were built. The bar you notice here is just showing you the utilization of that pallet with product. And this number here is what stops. So this is a trailer that's actually going to be making 4 stops, which pallets 711 and 712, and a portion of number 710 are to be dropped off at that first stop. If I was to click on any pallet, I can see the order ID that's on it, as well as all the item information and summary information concerning the specific pallet. I could, on this pallet, if you wanted someone on the dock to place specific labels or type of wrapping, you can put a note relating to the specific pallet. In this case, pallet 703, I'm going to say place grid label. So now this can be displayed to the user on the dock as that pallet arrives and he goes to complete and validate that pallet. He then can be displayed this information. So as these pallets again are built based upon the product in the wave, the stop, and the number of pallets are determined again by the pallet style, the tote requirements that were for those wave of orders. And again, with any pallet, I can see the detail, and if necessary, I could move product around between pallets if necessary. So I could move specific items or orders from one pallet to the next if indeed that was required. And this generally runs in the background, but again, this is an example of what takes place, and as a user can go in and to review it. Once a route is accepted, then that information is then released, and that trailer is now available to be released to the floor to be picked. And again, the picking sequence will be these pallets will be released first to the floor, since they are going to the tail end of the trailer.
One thing to add here that I think is important is that there's also the layering of crushability, and it's not just by pallet. So if we're optimizing the pick and directing the pick based on how that pallet has to be stacked, Truck Builder, ADC, Truck Builder, WMS are working in such unison that you're actually helping direct. Truck Builder is actually helping direct the pick path for the picker, correct?
Absolutely. It's taking into consideration the stackability as far as, you can't put cans, 12-ounce cans on top of 12, 24-liter bottles, because those bottles will collapse. Or you don't want to put fragile items or breakable items like light bulbs on the bottom of a pallet. So items are coded as far as, are they required to go on the top, or are they heavy enough for the bottom? And then that is used when it goes to assign items to the pallets. Absolutely. And also taking into consideration hazardous materials. So if you have acid or a certain type of product in a certain pallet that cannot be mixed with a base or an incompatible item, those items will be placed on different pallets.
Perfect.
And
Awesome.
the notation of that hazardous place can be noted again through a note on that pallet.
Excellent. Well, Rich, thank you so much for taking the time to give us this high-level overview. For anybody out there that wants to learn more, get a one-on-one demo, please email me at chris.jackson@savantwms.com.
Thank you for watching Savant's video series. For more information, you can contact us by phone at 602-906-3047, by email info@savantwms.com, or visit our website www.savantwms.com.